Hi, this is Conrad Zimmerman of FistShark Marketing. If you're into our show, we hope you'll consider supporting us with a small monthly contribution through Patreon. For less than the price of a free-range virgin sacrifice to Nurglet the Ravenous, you can help us to continue whispering unintelligible nonsense into your ears. Just visit patreon.com/fistshark or click the big Patreon button at fistshark.com for more details. And thanks for listening.
Paulson, I know it's Bring a Child to Work Day, but did you have to bring yours, into the boardroom? Couldn't you have chained it up to a bike rack outside or something?
I didn't come prepared with chains. In fact, I feel really underprepared in general. I'm hoping I didn't screw all this up.
You brought the child in. So, as far as the senior partners are concerned, you're in the clear.
Is that right?
What happens... Yeah, you don't have to, look after the child while it's here. It's Bring a Kid to Work Day. You brought it in. Now you can just, tie it up somewhere and leave it. Having it in here is like harshing my mellow. It makes noises. It drew on the walls. Worst of it all, it drew over my drawings that I've been doing on the walls.
I'm sorry, it's not a baby I know well. It's not a child I've ever actually seen before. So
that's not your kid.
Oh no, it's part of why I'm so nervous about this and feel underprepared kind of in general. I knew that if I did not bring a baby to work today or a child of some sort today, that the senior partners would not approve and that there could be retribution. So I, out of fear, basically, I snuck into my neighbor's house and took a baby.
You snatched a baby?
I didn't. It was a gradual...
Good thinking, Paul.
Oh.
A lot of people are snatching babies this year.
It's been a really, really common practice.
It's a popular one. It's a popular one. You caught on quick. That's what impresses me. Because you read between the lines. You've been here long enough to do that, so when the senior partners say it's Bring a Kid to Work Day, they do not necessarily mean your own kid. They mean, quite literally, everyone brings a child regardless of whether they have one or not. Which is difficult for some people. Some people have had to improvise. Like I said, some people have been stealing things. So I know, I think Mandy brought in a dog. And as far as the senior partners are concerned, it doesn't really matter what's brought in. This year, I couldn't think of anything. I don't have any neighbours anymore, not after the incident. So I just brought in a length of rubber hose. And I've not gotten in trouble so far. So I think Hosey has kind of been all right.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I carried it like a baby, I swaddled it and everything.
Sure.
I gave it swaddling cloth.
I don't know why you don't just do what I do. I've got a standing contract with a local talent firm. I just get a child actor to come in every year to play my child.
That is a good move. The senior partners do seem to enjoy that. That does please them. It certainly pleases them a lot more than what Andy did. I don't even know what that is. Just this inky blackness that's absorbing all the light from the room. I don't even know what... Is that a baby?
I kind of shudder to think what the adult version of that is.
It does not have Andy's eyes.
No.
It doesn't have any eyes.
It has nothing, really.
No, it just has this lingering sense of sorrow that it brings out of everyone that stands near it. I don't like the inky blackness. I think that's the worst child here.
Oh, I don't know about that. You saw what Edgar brought.
Yeah, I did see what Edgar brought.
Where did he find another Edgar?
I don't know, but you could. Does that classify as a child when it's just a second Edgar? One of them's bad enough. I don't like Edgar.
No, nobody likes Edgar.
He's been sneering at everyone's babies, criticizing them, satirizing them. Who satirizes a baby?
You guys, do you think I should tell the police in advance that I took this baby, so that maybe they'll be a little more lenient when it comes to... Because I think I could get the baby returned before my neighbors get home.
Paulson, I wouldn't worry. Actually, do you mind if I call you Paul?
Sure, you can call me Paul.
Okay, it's just I know a Paulson, and he opened up his eyes and saw the sign, so brings back bad memories. So, Paul, the Boston PD kind of understand that when it's Bring a Child to Work Day at the FistShark offices, some kids are gonna go missing. And they also know that, at least 75% of them are coming home in one piece.
Speaking of that, this baby's arm doesn't seem fully attached. It's amused, and it doesn't seem to be in pain, but as you can see, that it's only hanging on by a sinew, a sinew or two. And first, I don't even know how to change a baby, let alone reattach its limbs.
I wouldn't worry about that. A high amount of babies, higher than most offices, seem to just disassemble when they're in the office for a long amount of time.
And this is the process they survive?
It's perfectly normal.
Like you say, 75% of them go back.
Yeah, the homunculization of a baby it's fairly standard practice in a lot of offices in America. It's just that in this office, I don't know if it's the air conditioning or something, there's just a higher percentage. That's what the company memos tell us anyway. They also tell us not to say that outside of this office, but that it is perfectly normal and none of us should worry. So I'm not worried. It seems perfectly normal.
Is it normal? Is it normal to be required to bring a child to work? I know other places will give you the option, but here, if you don't bring a child, it's several forms of punishment can be served out to anyone. Why do they make us do this? Why am I doing this? Why am I here? What's going on?
Well, I mean, it's not normal for an office to replace the toilet paper in the bathroom with sheets of glass, but we work with what the company gives us. We're paid reasonably well to deal with that. It's just the foibles of working in a forward-thinking, modern office environment.
The baby's arm is completely off now, and he seems to be defecating all over my shoes, and his penis is fully erect. It's very large, and I can't keep it fitted in this diaper, and now he's eating his own arm. You guys, I don't.
Kick it in the corner and forget about it.
Seriously, why
it's what everyone's doing with their kids.
I try. My foot is in the baby's anus. I can't get it out. I tried kicking it in the corner. His baby's just smiling at me with my foot up its ass. His arm is in its mouth. Its penis is at least 2 feet long.
That is a really well hung baby, I gotta say.
I think I need to go home or somewhere else. I'm not sure if I can.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, Paul. I'm starting to think that's not actually a baby.
Yeah?
If I consult my manual, hang on. Yeah, what you've got there is a golem.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how it's made of clay? That'll explain its arm coming off, and just the growth of the penis, and the fact that you can get your entire foot up its anus. You've actually stumbled across a small golem, they're very rare in Boston these days. You could fetch yourself a pretty penny on the golem market for that.
Is this something I should keep secret?
No, I mean, I would actually send a memo up to corporate and say that you've got yourself a golem. I wouldn't worry about the neighbours. Legally, they shouldn't be having a golem of that size in their home. Regulations state 2-inch high at best. So for you to have relinquished that golem, I think the senior partners would be very pleased to note that. There's a lot we can do with a being made of clay, a little clay boy with a big dick. Is there any more news on the Val front? Because I really need to know what's going on with the whole Val Kilmer cookie thing.
Right, yeah, the Val Scout Cookies. He is not doing well.
Don't tell me that, Conrad. That's not news I need. I've got suppliers I need to talk to. This is big business.
Well, but that's the thing. Nobody ever expected it would be big business. It was supposed to be fly-by-night. We were supposed to get in there,
sell the cookies, and get out. There was never a need for a ramp up of production. We just sort of thought we'd get rid of a stockpile no one wanted. We didn't know anyone wanted them.
Well, who knew that Val Kilmer could make such delicious cookies out of his own malted skin?
Is that what that is? They're flaky.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the story goes as thus. Val Kilmer, it's that time of year, it's February, it's time for him to start shedding again. The stuff sloughs off in flakes, and this year, rather than just, like, throw it in the lake like he normally does, he thought he'd see if he could make a bit of money out of it. You know, the blackheads in there already look a bit like chocolate chips, so he was like, well, fuck it, I'll put on a Girl Scout uniform and go door to door and see if I can sell boxes of this stuff. And he did. A lot. They're delicious.
I'm just too grossed out by the idea of eating them, so I haven't tried, but
I can't stop. I can't stop eating them. I've actually had to go direct to source a few times and just, bring a spatula and prise a few off for myself. And let me tell you, like, just this green wispy plume that comes from between the fresh and the old skin when you, like, pry one of those sweet sugar babies off. Like, there's something intoxicating about it. Literally, there's a mild hallucinogen, I think, that is embedded within Kilmer's skin that just makes those Kilmer cookies just so delectable in my belly.
I hope you liked them, because I don't know how long it's going to be before we can get any proper production going again.
I need my Val Scout cookies.
We've been taking a cheese slicer to them for the past 2.5 weeks. There's almost nothing left in terms of skin, period. The last batch we tried to ship out were still moist.
Ugh!
I know!
That would ruin the integrity of the cookie.
Well, I don't know what else you want to do.
These are crispy cookies.
And he is down to the flesh.
What do his bones taste like?
I don't know. I've never tasted a bone.
I need something. I've only got a handful of them left. And I can't stop eating them.
Well, maybe if you learn to pace yourself.
Why don't you let a pace fucking yourself?
Look, I'm not the one who went through the entire office asking everybody at every desk if they wanted to buy any Val Scout cookies, okay? There could have been a supply to last you through until the spring, when he molts again.
I won't make it to spring without any more. I just ate my last 5. I'm dying of starvation. I can't eat anything else. I tried eating mashed potatoes last night and was violently sick. My belly won't accept real food anymore. It's conditioned to accept only the best.
And by the best, you mean the dried skin of Val Kilmer?
Yes, the dried, flaky, cracked, red, raw, milky skin of Val Kilmer. You know that phrase, I don't lay a finger on my butterfinger?
Sure.
It's like that.
Except with Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Don't lay a finger on my Val Kilmer.
I'm not thin because I'm eating Val's skin. What of the dandruff? Have you got to the dandruff yet? There's gotta be some sweet morsels in there. Maybe I can use that as sugar on regular cookies. At this point, I will eat any part of him just to get near to it. I need something. How am I going to live till the next spring? You think I'm just going to eat sausages like some random schlub?
There's some toe fungus that we're looking into.
I'm allergic to mushrooms, you know that.
Well, okay then.
Bring me his teeth.
No. We took his teeth years ago. He needed his money quick, and so we bought those, ground them up, and we sold them as a hemorrhoid cream back in the early 2000s.
I think I've still got a few tubs of those at home.
Well, no,
maybe that'll tide me over.
That might be an option.
I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried weaning myself off onto, like, the skin of other celebrities. But have you ever tasted Dean Cain's flakes? It's like eating buboes and pus. He's got disgusting skin. And Joey Greco's just chewy.
I think the thing that makes Kilmer so spectacular is that he spends all of that time just rolling around in a tub of brown sugar.
I think that's what it is. It soaks into the body.
Yeah.
It gives him that natural sweet flavour, unlike the hickory bullshit that you get off Dean.
He quit water bathing years ago, and upon hearing that sand bathing was a viable alternative, because he's very concerned about water conservation. Val is, and so, but he didn't like dirt. because he thought it was dirty.
Yeah, you can see his logic that he's followed there.
Yeah, but he still wanted something coarse, so he went with brown sugar, and really, really has worked out well for him and well for everyone else up until now.
Up until the supply ran out. I mean, this is the second Great Recession right here. There's nothing for it. Get Phil Collins on the line and tell him I need his penis blemish rags. I can suck on them till March.
We need to come up with some game show ideas, because that primetime slot opening up, we could have an opportunity to get a real hit, something nationwide, something.
Has
FistShark
Media
about.
just come up with nothing?
They are completely bereft of ideas.
Damn.
Argyle sent me a memo last week saying, "Hey, you have some time and get the marketing execs together and see if you can come up with something." So,
well, you know what? I got no problem scoring points off of Media's failings. And get some brownie points with the executive class. I'm good. So let's bash some ideas out. What we got? I got my first idea already. These are coming to me straight away. Kiss my piss.
What?
Kiss my piss?
I don't know. It's just a title, isn't it?
Okay, so what? All right, so what's Kiss My Piss?
It's got to be for points. It's got to be a game, right?
I mean,
How much piss can you kiss in 20 minutes? Plus commercials.
Kiss says lips, piss says urine.
What if it was the band Kiss?
That's what I was just thinking.
And they had jars of their own feculence. And you could win them.
Maybe the game is to try to identify which jar of urine belongs to which member of Kiss.
That's a bit similar to an idea I had, you know me. I like to jot down TV shows all the time.
Sure.
And funnily enough, I actually have right there, whose cum is that?
Whose cum is that?
Contestants get a petri dish of semen and have to match it up with a panel of fabulous celebrity guests. Is it Terry Crews's? We don't know.
Do you think we could get celebrities to come in a petri dish for us?
We can get celebrities to do anything. That's why they're celebrities. Give me 20 minutes with Terry Crews and I'll get him milked.
Still, I think Kiss My Piss might have more potential as a long-term idea because, with those guys, you never know what color it's going to come out. So there could be a real mystery, real sense of mystery. You can try and study all you like, but you're never going to be able to identify just based on color and scent which urine belongs to which Kiss member.
I think that would call for a slight title change to Kiss, My Piss? Or Kiss's Piss? Kiss the Piss?
I feel like we're trying to spitball here. I feel like we're focused on the piss a bit too much. So let's throw a real curveball here. Let's change things entirely different. The best Hitler.
Out of other Hitlers? Other people?
Get a bunch of contestants together. Give them a week. Who can do the best Hitler?
Okay, all right. So maybe
it's open to a lot of interpretations.
An America's Got Talent kind of thing, where
exactly,
we eliminate down a group of people over time. As they, demonstrate less impressive Hitler in their behavior, right?
Yes, exactly. How about that?
Maybe we could set them up with some challenges, like, what would be a good challenge? Maybe some kind of military strategy thing, When do we attack Russia?
Yeah, if we get them, each of them, give them a small army of 50, stout Germans. And whoever can fuck up invading Russia the best. I mean, that's a win 1 week.
That'd be big. That'd be big.
I'm just thinking about them doing the day-to-day. That's a lot of that's an important part of Hitler that people don't focus on maybe as much as they could. Just broisting a ham, making some oatmeal, giving a friend a foot massage.
Well, that's it. When everyone thinks about Hitler, they just think about all of the, the bad stuff he did. And don't get me wrong, I'll be the first to say Hitler did some bad things.
No, Hitler was a bad man. I know it's controversial, but he was a monster. Let's be honest about this, right?
Thank you. But at the same time, there's plenty of stuff he did. He watched TV. He took a shit. Who can take a shit like Hitler? Who can do that the best?
Made home movies, like dogs.
There's plenty people could do to prove that they're the best new Hitler. Here's another one for you. Salmonella Olympics.
Salmonella Olympics.
Yep, we get like 10 contestants. Get them to lick raw chicken until they all contract salmonella, and then they compete in sports games.
Sick? Compete as they're throwing up, feverish?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's... Otherwise, you're just watching normal sports games. But the element of throwing up and diarrhea and fevers and passing out, that's what adds the element, the twist to it.
Yeah, a bit of danger. I had an idea for a show, a game show called It All Crashes Down, where you put 20 people on the top floor of a building and destroy the building from the bottom up, and see who scores the most points.
I like it. There's potential. People love points.
People do love points, that's true. Big fans of it. Scoring, anytime they can score.
How about a show called Glasses with Glasses, where there's several girls wearing glasses, and the one with the most of it wins.
I like it, but what if we give them bottles that they then smash and use to glass each other? So it's lasses glassing lasses with glasses.
Lasses glassing with glasses. I guess I'm trying to get...
Introduce some points to that whole shenanigans and people will be up for it.
Hashtag LGLG.
Hashtag glug. I love it.
How about a game show where there's a chicken?
I love it. Where's this going? Come on.
There's rocks. There's someone with achy limbs.
There's chickens, rocks, achy limbs. Come on.
And for every chicken that is seen on screen, the viewer gets a point.
No, that won't work.
What?
Moving on. Shut up, snakes.
Shut up, snakes. Okay.
People yell at snakes and tell them to shut up.
Who gets the points?
The snakes.
So we're rooting for the snakes, and winner take all. Okay.
Yeah, which snake can resist the demands of their handlers the longest? There's not enough content made for snakes. It's a growing demographic.
I've got one.
Come on, let's hear it.
All right. So the name of the show is Wait For It.
Yeah.
No, that's the name. The name of the show is Wait For It. Right?
Yeah.
Wait for it. Okay, yeah. All right, so
I'm waiting.
We have a guy in a room. Contestant is put in a room.
Yeah.
Just 4 empty walls.
I like it. It's simple, like Deal or No Deal.
Right. And they wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And what's it called?
Wait For It.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, me too.
What's it called?
No, that's the name. The name is Wait For It.
Yeah, okay. Wait for what?
Wait For It. Wait For It.
All right, fine. We'll come back to it, but you better tell us what it's called. Come fuck in my chimney.
That's a contest? That's a game?
Enrique Iglesias invites contestants to climb up his chimney and fuck.
Wow.
For points.
That'd be fascinating. I mean, because that's a real confined spaces situation.
And he's already got cameras up there because he tried to catch Santa one year.
Did he?
No. Turns out Santa's not real.
FistShark Marketing is Jim Sterling, Conrad Zimmerman, and Paulson Sear. Theme music by Ben Rama. Additional music by Alazar Chan. Our editor is Alan Smithy. Get more episodes and learn how to support the show at FistShark.com. Follow us on Twitter at FistShark for more of our exploits. Complaints can be forwarded via email to fistsharkmarketing@aol.com. And remember, everyone makes sacrifices. We chose humanity. Goodbye.